This is it for us. This is our season right now. We have got to make a stand right now. We'll have nothing to fight for. We're sitting at 0-3, one of the worst teams in the league. But we still have a shot at history. We still have a chance to shock the world. But it starts tonight. It starts right now. 0-4. That's not an avenue we want to go down. That's not an event that we bought tickets to. Now 1-3 ain't good either. But 1-3 means that we did at least something right this year. 1-3 means that we're at least on the right track. And 1-3 means that we still have a chance. It might be a needle-sized chance. But that window exists. That window exists, and I will be fucking damned if we don't hit that. It's a shot in a million to still make the playoffs. I've been preaching the whole time, you can't make the playoffs this week. Well, this week, we can knock ourselves out of the playoffs. I know. I know. The odds are stacked against us. I know. Nobody is giving us a shot. And I know. I know. We can fucking do it. Now I am sick and goddamn tired. Sick and tired of being told that we can't do it. I'm sick and tired of being told that we aren't good enough. Maybe it's true. Maybe we're not good enough. Maybe we don't belong here. But I'm not ready. I'm not ready to give in. Okay? Maybe we just should not be in this league. Maybe we're just not good enough to be here. But you know what? Fuck it, man. Maybe we aren't good enough to be here. That just makes it even more sweet when we do get there. Now listen, I believe in each and every one of you. In San Francisco, I know you're watching, and I know you're also not in the most favorable position. And I know if you lose this game tonight, your chances of making the playoffs, well, they probably don't exist anymore. So, with that being said, San Francisco, I hope you're ready to punch your ticket to the basement of this league. Because it's exactly where we're going to put you. We have to win 7 games in a row to even have a thought, to even have an inkling of an idea of what the playoffs could be like. We have to win 7 games in a row to stay alive. You can't win 7 without 6, without 5, without 4, without 3, without 2, and without 1. And this is the one. This is where we turn it around. Now, Sawsbucks, let's go make some fucking noise.
Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude. Welcome to GBA Week 4, Milwaukee Sawsbucks versus San Francisco GiEnteis. One of us has got to become 0-3. My opponent's team's got Gyarados, Ditto, Mess Spirit, Scizor, Moltres, and Goodra. So I was right. He's not bringing Rain, which means he's not bringing Bulk Field type, which means he's not bringing, obviously, Mega Swampert, which also means he's not gonna, I don't have Arcanine, which is fantastic news. Ditto, I kind of didn't want that. So the worst thing I figured, you know what, he's gonna Imposter, is gonna turn to Electros. That's gonna be okay. Now here I was thinking, I would like, if I could swap Ditto for Electros, that would be okay, because Electros doesn't really do a lot against his team at this point. I have, you know, Big Giga Drain and like that. We're just gonna trade knockouts. Now here I actually predicted him to switch. I predicted him to want to preserve the Electros, so I don't really know, you know, I don't really know what he wants to do, but I am gonna predict him to switch, so the knockoff is gonna come from me. He doesn't switch, which is unfortunate, but he Giga Drains me, gets that HP back, and now here we are. So now this turn I decided, you know, fuck it, we're just gonna Giga Drain. It does like 50 damage, and I'm gonna have enough to live about 1 more if he wants to go for it. So I feel okay going for him, because that's when did exactly 50, and I have 55 left, so I would not be opposed in the slightest to another Giga Drain war here. Because, like I said, his HP stat doesn't change. I didn't say it, but his HP stat does not change because he's Ditto. So I obviously have more HP than me because I have HP. He's probably got HP and speed, I would assume. the Ditto set that I used to run in the GBA when I had Ditto. But he switches out, goes into this thing. It's got Sap Sipper. I would assume it has Sap Sipper mostly for Breloom, because he thought I had to bring Breloom for against his rain team, but I didn't, because I didn't really think he was gonna bring this stuff. So I think him just getting the Giga Drain there was kind of, it was just a bonus. I'm thinking for a while about what I want to do here. Like, is he going to be... He's probably going to be Assault Vest like usual. Do I want to go into Suicune? Yeah, Suicune's a choice. And he's going to go ahead and Sludge Bomb me. And I'm going to be poisoned. So that's just a kick in the shorts. I get poisoned, but, you know, that's fine. I got rest. I can rest up at DC. At this point, we realize this is the 4th game of DC. We're just going to go to Showdown. So here we are in Showdown, and I'm going to be pausing it frequently to try and talk about what I wanted to do and what's going to happen. So let's get this show on the road, shall we? We are going to start off from where it began, so we're just going to once again go through the turns. I'm on the other side. I don't know how that happened, but I'm an average team on the other side. It doesn't make a difference. You can see that my front is sprites. We share knockoffs. You can see more accurately how much percent this stuff does. And there's a knockoff again, and then he's going to come firing in with that Giga Drain, which does 29%, which obviously means I can live. So the first time we tried this, he accidentally had Pokemon at level 100, so we had to redo it. So I'm at about 29. Unfortunately, that's less than I had on Wi-Fi, because I would have been able to, you know, it's the damage. I would have had 5 extra, so I had about 31% on Wi-Fi, which is whatever. I switch out, go to Suicune. Maybe I won't get poisoned this time. That'd be radical. I don't get poisoned. That is radical. So, now at this point, I realize I could, if I get the burn, that'd be awesome. Residual damage on this thing. I don't get the burn. He has a Dragon Tail. Knock me out of there. So, I get put in the Crawdaunt. Now here, I'm thinking for a long time. Let's go ahead and pause that. I'm thinking for a long time. I don't want to hit him with a knockoff. Get rid of that Assault Vest, whatever. I want to keep Crawdaunt around. Either way, I figured Crawdaunt with my win condition, so I didn't really want to, you know, destroy that. I figure Knockoff's gonna fuck up Mesprit. Aqua Jet will fuck up Moltres. I'll fuck up my own counterpart if he, you know, if he Dittos into me. So I wanted to keep that alive. So I go back into Suicune, and he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt, which it sucks. Now here, I predict him to have the thought process. Okay, Steve's gonna want to save his Suicune. And I know Goodra has the potential for Ice Beam, so I'm thinking he's gonna predict me to switch into Landorstarian and go for an Ice Beam now! Fuck! Does not. I lose Suicune, because I'm a dum-dum. I guess that wasn't the worst play in the world. Like, here I actually sub up to see if he has a Sludge Bomb. He probably does, but I just had to see. So I've seen Dragon Tail, I've seen Sludge Bomb, I've seen Thunderbolt. I haven't seen that. I go to Landorstarian, I'm an Assault Vest therring, which is sweet. He Sludge Bombs, so it doesn't do a lot. I should have gone to that in the first place, but instead I did not. He goes in a Ditto on my Earthquake, which is Geniusaurus Rex. I should have U-turned, but I didn't from a dum-dum again. Here, he U-turns out, which I was like, I predict him to do, and I'm like, maybe I'll lose this Speed Tie, which would be cool when I do. So, then I U-turn up. Now here, this is why I fucking have Rock Slide on Donphan. This is a huge point in the game. Okay, to this point, I'm thinking I have 2 options. He's going to think I brought it in to get Stealth Rocks up and go for either a Sub or Dragon Dance, or he's going to, you know that he's going to live a Stone Edge anyway, assuming I had Stone Edge, and just move the Waterfall. So, I'm going to fire out. I'm going to hope the first one, I'm going to hope the first one happens. We does not go for Waterfall, because I would like him to be at like 40%, and then let's say I hit him with my Rock Slide, does like 40%, you know, and I'll 2-hit KO him for sure, and then he's got to make the decision of if he Dragon Dance, if he wants to let his Gyarados die to do 70% Donphan or switch out. So I'm gonna go ahead. He's gonna hit the Waterfall. That sucks, but I get the Rock Slide off. Do have 50 mother. Goddamn boy! Why? 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 Why ran Rock Slide? The problem now is that if I decided to get Stealth Rocks up, it would have been in the exact same scenario, except with Stealth Rocks, with his fucking Moltres left, with his Ditto that's waning, and to get damage on Goodra, where instead I went for the rocks, I think I do damage. So now... So now, he decides to go for a Dragon Dance, because he knows that +2 can kill me, not +1. I hit him with this Rock Slide, finally. I would have been able to fucking, at least, if not kill him, come dangerously close to doing so, but get rocks up. So it would have been, I gotta sack off Electros now, and now I'm just fucking, I'm down 4-6, and I don't want to be here. Going to Crawdon, I gotta do something. He's gonna Earthquake me. Crawdon is gonna take him out with a knockoff, but that was like my win condition-y thing. I could have gone into Landers, but I didn't want to take a +0 Waterfall. Not really. I figured he wanted a U-turn out, so I go into Landers there and at least get the Intimidate off. He just goes for an Energy Ball, which showing me he might not even have U-turn. And right there, it shows me he probably doesn't have U-turn. He goes in. If I fucking Rock Slide it, or if I had Stealth Rocks up, this would have been. So, if I had Stealth Rocks up, that is a dead fucking Moltres. 100% dead, because I could just Aqua Jetted him and killed him. With Crawdon, Aqua Jet, or Air Slash, I'm fucking dead. If I had gotten rocks up instead of going for rocks, or if Rock Slide hit, he would have been. That's why. That's so much. Air Slash is gonna kill me. So now I'm in I'm down 5-2. I just don't know what's happening right now, and we're on the way to being 0-4. So. I didn't borrow Fire in case he wanted to cheekily switch into into Scizor. It's 4-2. He has Scizor left. He goes into this thing actually, and I know I can live one Sludge Bomb if he's Center Assault Vest. And I do live this Sludge Bomb, and I am just going to be able to fire off Hyper Voice, and now I brought it down to 3-0, which is not terrible. Not terrible. So, he goes into Mess Spirit, and I am going to fire off a Hyper Voice. Does not do enough. He is going to Psyshock me to death. Now, I have one Pokemon left. He has 3, but it's doable. I'm going to go into my Landorus. Intimidate off. He is not going to want to beat it. He's actually going to go into his own Ditto to become a Landorus. And get one Intimidate off on me, and I U-turn. It does 11%. That sucks. He's then going to switch out, because he wants to get another Intimidate off on me. He is, coming back in a Rock Slide. I almost went for Hidden Power Fire. That would be kind of cool. He's then going to switch out again, get another Intimidate off on me, but the Hidden Power Fire is going to do just enough. If I get a Speed Tie, we're right back in this shit. Give me the Speed Tie. Give me the Speed Tie. Woo-hoo-hoo! We can do this! We can do this! He goes into Mess Spirit. Now here it is. -2. Landorus Therian, Adamant, U-turn to his Mesprit can do between 26 and 35, or 28 and 35%. I can see, if I get 33% or more with this U-turn, I win, because I am taking out his Scizor with Hidden Power Fire. Let's go. There's the U-turn. There it is. There it is. No! I did the bare minimum. The problem is, if I had gotten Stealth Rocks up instead of opting to go for a Rock Slide, which missed, I would have won the battle. That is how 0-4 happens. That is how we fall. That's just the way things are this year. Rock Slide miss compounds itself into just shit. I don't think I played that poorly, to be honest with you. I think I played pretty well. Obviously, he played pretty well, but, I was able to predict, his Gyarados U-turn and Rock Slide, and I thought I planned well. I just almost came back at the end there. But that's unfortunately what happens. 0-4, this is the worst, obviously the worst I've ever had. Well on our way to a winless season. We got 6 games left, so we'll see what happens, but that's the battle, and I'll see you guys next time.